Welcome home. This is Audio EXP, the weekly podcast from Geek Native. I am your host, Gerdy, and today is the 18th of July 2026. This week, we dissect a sudden platform restructuring that alters how players access official rule archives, look at changing retail logistics designed to protect collectors ahead of the summer convention season, and celebrate local performance groups finding creative workarounds after Wizards of the Coast's London cancellation. Before we dive into the headlines, I have a slight behind-the-scenes confession. Our weekly industry digest, routinely itemised, was accidentally late this week. I was completely certain I had published the update on Friday night, or the very early hours of Saturday morning. However, when I checked after breakfast, WordPress had rolled back slightly, and the post wasn't live. Website gremlins are an ongoing reality of digital publishing, but the post has been sorted out and the full column is functional and online now. On a brighter administrative note, we are completely caught up with our July community features. Our exclusive spotlight interview with Meandre Press and William MB is officially live on the site. William shares some incredible insights into how Studio streamlines classic D20 rules, balancing mechanical depth with tabletop speed while keeping modules accessible to independent games masters. Our lead story this week focuses on an unexpected shifting of the digital tabletop landscape. Pazio has officially cut ties with the archives of Nithis, forcing a sudden restructuring of official online reference documents for Pathfinder and Starfinder. For years, the volunteer-run archive served as the primary web-based platform for players seeking rapid rules lookups. The conclusion of the formal partnership marks a significant digital pivot for the publisher as they realign their digital property footprint, leaving the community debating how to access core mechanics and how this will be managed in the future. Turning to the physical collectors market, major comic book and merchandise publishers are introducing a fairer retail playbook ahead of San Diego Comic-Con. Mondo, Oni Press and Titan Comics have announced limited print runs that ensure online subscribers also get access to the summer convention exclusives alongside the attendees, rather than forcing fans into frantic queues or leaving stock vulnerable to scalpers who clear out the stalls in the opening minutes of the convention. These companies are guaranteeing digital inventory allocations for their loyal subscribers. I think it's a smart piece of customer management that balances physical booth hype against the long-term digital community and its loyalty. We also have a heartening story of community resilience following corporate cancellation, when Wizards of the Coast abruptly pulled the D&D Fan Expo from London's O2. Many booked community acts were left stranded. Fortunately, the team at itch.io has successfully adapted by taking their interactive dragon bonding performance on tour instead. By securing independent regional venues, the group has managed to salvage their production schedule, proving that grassroots independent theatre can find its own audience when corporate safety nets collapse. In independent game design releases, sci-fi storytellers have an expansive new data resource. Snowy's Maps has released the Tome of Monsters, a Galactic Edition, bringing cross-system sci-fi threats directly to the tabletop. The supplement focuses heavily on visual asset packages, featuring highly detailed digital battle maps and modular spaceship tokens that are completely uncoupled from a single rule set, allowing them to easily integrate into Traveller, Starfinder or other independent space operas. What's more, we got to talk to Snowy and have the interview woven around a look at her Kickstarter. Over on the entertainment side of the blog, Bronwyn has highlighted a highly cinematic trailer that marks a return for two prominent comedy directors. We host a look at the new trailer for Mayday, a wild action-adventure starring Ryan Reynolds and Kenneth Branagh. The project is helmed by Jonathan Goldstein and John Francis Daly, the creative duo behind the critically acclaimed Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves movie, and it features fast-paced action comedy. For high-end collectors with substantial budgets, high-tech decorations are pushing boundaries. A new licensed Lord of the Rings animatronic prop replica has entered the premium market at a staggering price tag of $25,000. The luxury piece represents a significant technical leap in high-end home theatre decoration, incorporating realistic motion engineering that bridges fine art sculpture with robotics. If you consider a Balrog to be fine art, that is. And finally, we close out this week with a comprehensive digital bundle to completely restock your retro toolkit. You can roll your way to glory with Kent David Kelly's Old Skull Generators bundle at the Bundle of Holding. This extensive toolkit features dozens of random generation tables designed specifically for old-school fantasy settings, allowing game masters to instantly generate deep dungeons, custom treasures, and authentic campaign details mid-session. That's it for this week. Thank you for listening to Audio EXP. For all the links and the spotlight text and the full stories, head over to Geek Native. Until next week, stay geeky.